This is a recap and review of Blue Lock episode 16. And in the last episode, Baro joins Team White. So now we have Baro, Nagi, and Isagi. And throughout this episode, we get to know more about Baro and how he is kind of a neat freak. He wants everything to be a certain way, and he's very neat about it. And then Isagi asks Baro to go training with him, and we kind of see Baro's training. And he does this every day. He does a lot of physical exercises that are very intense, and even Isagi mentions how intense they are. And he can't believe that Baro does it every single day. And then we also see Team Red training together, and that team involves Reo, Kunigami, and Chigiri. And the three of them are training, and we see how Reo is really pissed. He's really pissed at Nagi, and he wants to get revenge on him for ditching him for Isagi. Throughout the episode, we see Isagi trying to talk to Baro so they can work together and be a team, but Baro just refuses that. He just wants to do his own thing. And then we get a little bath scene, which is kind of like a fan service to all the girls. And we see basically both Team Red and Team White, everyone's in the bathtub together, and they basically decide to face each other in the next match. And then after that, both teams try to think of strategies in order to defeat the other team, and they also try to pick the player that they want in case they win. I think Isagi picked Chigiri for his speed, and Team Red, they really want Nagi for his abilities, but of course, Reo doesn't want that. Reo, like, is kind of pissing me off. He is very butthurt, and he just wants to get revenge on Nagi. He does not like that man right now. So he doesn't want Nagi. He just wants to see Nagi crushed. And then we get a quick little scene that was really very interesting. Bachira and Rin are. Bachira asks Rin if he can train with them. So we'll see how that goes. And then the match starts between Team Red and Team White. And the ball gets passed to Baro. And Baro is very selfish. He does not want to pass to anyone. He wants to do his own thing. And Team Red knew that. They read that. So they double team Baro, and Baro eventually loses the ball. And Team Red makes a counterattack, and eventually they manage to score a goal thanks to Chigiri. They did a really nice link up play. It was very nice, and Chigiri manages to score the goal. And that's kind of how the episode ends, with Team Red leading the score 1-0. This was a really good episode again by Blue Lock. This episode was mostly a build up to next week's episode that I'm really excited to see. But yeah, overall, it was a good episode. I will give this episode an 8.6 out of 10.